Hello everyone, this is Donna from Even the Scales. Thank you if you've joined me today. I'm just cleaning up the mess that my neighbour has made of my home once again. She had the dust, she was sending dust through into my house all night as I was sleeping. She was deliberately doing this to try and affect my health, to try and affect my breathing. And they're also doing this, so that I'm constantly having to work and clean up the mess that she makes. They're also doing it to cause me constant panic attacks. And I can't control my panic attacks. I am so traumatized by what these neighbours have been doing as far as tampering with my air. And right now I am having a panic attack. I can't control it because she's sending dust through into my house as I'm trying to clean up the mess. It just goes all through everything. It takes me 2 hours if I really have to clean it up thoroughly, which is what I do most of the time. Sometimes I'll just spend an hour and I'll just go over it quickly because lately she's been doing it every day. I've only got to do it again the next day. Today she's doing it again before I even have cleaned the mess up from what she did last night. And I'm being forced to breathe this in my home. I don't know if it's dangerous. I don't know if it causes cancer. I don't know. And I've never seen anyone as disrespectful and childish as this woman. She's in her mid-70s. She's obviously very mentally disturbed to be doing this to another person. And, she's doing it deliberately to try and end my life. She is. That's not going to happen. And she's definitely not going to continue getting away with this. I can't believe that she's actually still doing this, that just goes to show how childish she is. And just, the disrespect of this woman is unbelievable, and the cruelty and the way she watches me struggle to clean it up. She knows I have a disability. She knows that I struggle on my own. She knows the abuse that I've been through in my life. And this woman is just somebody that enjoys inflicting, more trauma onto me. Obviously, she's enjoying it. She's done it for over 6 months. She's done it almost every day straight. She enjoys it. She's watching me suffer on a illegal camera that's in my home. She's also got control of my air, and she's also watching my heartbeat on a monitor as she carries out the abuse. So she's getting satisfaction out of it, and it's sick. This woman's extremely sick. She needs to be taken to, the hospital so that she can be assessed for mental health. But I've called out to her family so many times to please help me here. Do something about your relative because she's absolutely out of control. And, no one should have to put up with what I'm putting up from her. I've called out to the landlord who has not done anything either. I just made a playlist of all the videos that I've had to make to protect myself against these neighbours and St George Community Housing. I think there was 168 or 169 videos on that list. And, there could even be more. But I've created that list. You can go and have a look at that if you like, and just look at the horrific abuse that I've been put through from this landlord and these neighbours. And as soon as I can, I'm going to go and find myself a lawyer to see if if I can get some advice in this situation. If there's any lawyers out there that can help me in this situation by giving me any advice at all, I'd really appreciate it. Because of the nature of what I'm going through here, I've been going through MK Ultra mind control abuse that's been carried out by the justice system and the health system. It's happening because of a justice system and health system cover-up. They have paid my landlord, who has taken bribes, who is St George Community Housing, to try and abuse me to death by providing the neighbours around me with the tools that they need to do that. My landlord, St George Community Housing, has rigged these neighbours' homes so that they can abuse the air in my home. This woman enjoys it so much. It's her favourite thing to do. Same with the person next door to her. It's the two neighbours downstairs. There's one man and one woman, and they're both as bad as each other. They both stalk me 24 hours a day. They even lurk over me at night time while I'm sleeping, tampering with my air as I sleep. They're just disgusting people, disgusting, disrespectful people, and they need to be, taught a lesson about respecting other people and just doing the right thing in society. I mean, these people obviously don't want to follow simple rules. Neither does the landlord. This landlord, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Tampering with someone's air is one of the most serious things that you can do. It's also one of the most traumatizing things to experience. I know because I've gone through it for 7 months. There was another woman involved in it. She was living next door in the unit right next door to me. She moved because I think she knew that she was going to be caught, and she got worried and she moved. And she's still going to be held responsible though when the truth finally does come out about these people. I mean, the truth's already out. So many people have seen these videos, and why this woman thinks that, there's any chance at all of her being able to get away with this, I do not know. And you might have heard that car in the background just then. That was someone sent to stalk my house in a noisy car just to try and distract me while I'm recording this video. They've been sending abusive men past my house all day, stalking me in loud vehicles. They have. So, and I had to laugh yesterday. I was driving along the Campbelltown bypass, and there's a sign up, and it says that due to Campbelltown's Chill Fest, which is on this week in Campbelltown, there's a festival on, that there may be, people may experience extra traffic on the road. And that really made me laugh. It did, because the amount of traffic that has been on the road, extra traffic, unnecessary traffic that has been on the road as a part of the stalking that I go through every time I leave the house, is unbelievable. That's why there's been environmental crimes committed here in Campbelltown, New South Wales, as a part of this abuse. It's still going on now. They've been sending unnecessary traffic up my street all day long. And I'm stalked every time I go out on the road. I'm stalked. Even the car parks I go to, they fill up with cars of stalkers. So that is an absolute joke, because there has been excess traffic on the road here in Campbelltown for over 18 months as a part of the stalking that I've been going through, and the noise attacks as well. The noise attacks that are carried out in the early hours of the morning here every single morning, and they're still going on as well. Noise and pollution attacks. So, I thought that was quite funny, actually. Anyway, getting back to this woman downstairs, St George Community Housing, please do something about your abusive neighbours, because tampering with someone's air is very, very serious, and this needs to stop, because I'm not putting up with it. And every single time these people attack my air, I'm going to be creating a video about it. And I'm just not putting up with it at all. I deserve more respect than that. I'm a good tenant here, and you've taken a bribe from the justice system to abuse me to death, and it hasn't worked. And now you need to be held accountable for that, St George Community Housing. And so do your minions that you've paid to try and take my life. So this woman downstairs, she's actually a hit woman. She is. She's being paid to abuse me to death. And she just doesn't give up. This woman just never lets up. And, she's so smug. She just continues to keep going because she's been getting away with it. But no, she's about to be caught, and she's about to be held accountable for what she's done. And there's a lot of evidence on this woman. There is a great deal of evidence. And yeah, how she can believe that her life is ever going to go back to being the same as it was ever again before she did this, I have no idea. But somehow she must believe that, because she's actually trying to take my life with an audience watching her. Because every time she provokes me, she's causing these panic attacks deliberately, to deliberately cause me to have a panic attack. And they're hoping by doing this over and over again that I'm going to have a heart attack. That's why they're doing it. This is how sadistic and cruel and heartless this woman is. She's absolutely heartless. When I went out today too, I may as well mention on this video, I actually seen people, I'll probably explain it more in detail next time I do a video, but I actually seen people deliberately put their children in danger to try and provoke me. 3 times it happened, all the same circumstances. There's people putting their children, small children, these children were about 3 years old, putting them in their lives in danger just to carry out abuse. It's absolutely disgusting. It is. And whoever's responsible for this abuse, whoever's the the person who creates this stuff and gets these people to carry these stupid stunts out, they've got to be one of the sickest, most vulgar, most disgusting, vile people ever with some of the ideas they come up with. Whoever they are, and I don't know why they're getting away with it, but they need to be stopped and they need to be put in jail where they belong. So thank you for listening, and if you can help me, please, in any way to get justice in this situation or to create more public awareness around this horrific abuse I'm being put through every day from these neighbours, please contact me on the email that would be in the description box of this video, or you can just share one of my videos as well. That would really help me also. Thank you for listening and enjoy the rest of your day.